Hello everyone, Andrew here, and welcome back to Donkey Kong Country 3. Last time we finished off the final level of the final world, so now we have collected all of the bonus coins, cleared all of the levels, and we have collected all of the cogs, and all that's left to really do is give them to Boomer. And that is what we're going to do right now, so without further ado, let's see what is going to happen. So let's enter his kind of shackety shack thing here, and putting the fifth one into place causes them all to start moving. Doesn't really seem to have done too much, does it? And all of a sudden it's like, what on earth is that racket? I've always thought there should have been like, like an earthquake effect here or something like that. Like when the, like when Bowser's Valley raises out from the water inside, in Super Mario World. But nope, you kind of just head outside, and this happens. The lake turns to blood! No, I guess it's probably supposed to be like lava. I guess it's like, because of course Krematoa is like, it's a volcano, so I guess the volcano is reactivating, and the water has turned to lava, and that creates a bridge that leads to the Knautilus, which is the true final area of the game. But before we do that, I want to go back into Boomer's bomb shelter. And he has a fan now, so I guess, I guess it probably is supposed to be lava, and things have gotten super hot, and he went over to Bazaars to get this fan, and he was not cheap. Well, he charged us 50 coins for some crappy old mirrors, so I can only imagine what he charged for a fan. But yes, the Nautilus. If we head inside of here, what do we have? We have the true final battle against Baron K. Rool. What in blazes? You found my secret submarine. And this is the last time you will spoil my plans. I thought it was foil your plans, not spoil. I didn't know that they were food. Always refrigerate your plans. And then oh, here's some text from us. Whoa, big man. I thought this was Half-Life. Why is the main character talking? And actually, this definitely could not be Half-Life, considering that this is number 3. Ooh, let's not go there. Alright, so pretty much a new and improved final boss battle with electricity above our head, and fireballs being thrown at us. The thing is, you want to throw the steel barrel up through here at the right time and hit him at the background. So, this whole thing could be averted if he just, stayed in one spot. Also, what is the thing that you want to do here? I have not played this boss battle in quite a while. I think you want to jump over him and hit him in the back? Something like that. So if we do this, I sneak up behind you, do this, and do this. Actually, no, I kind of botched it. So how many tries do we actually get for this? Whoops, okay. He's still not dead. That's a good thing. Okay, man. So, I mean, at least it seems to be pretty lenient. Maybe there's, like, no time limit for this? For some reason, I thought that he would go back to the background if, you took too long. Man, I just cannot do this, can I? Okay, so we'll wait one more time. I always like throwing barrels more with Kiddy Kong, because of the way, he throws them. There we go. Okay, whoops. No, I did not mean to pick that up. That almost slowed me down and killed me. So he's pretty much just like, please, I'm just gonna, like, walk back and forth here. Please hit me 3,000 times. Okay, so then he goes back to the front there. So does that count as 3 hits or 2 hits? I don't know if the hit from the front of the room counts. Also, I never meant to pick that up. But, I mean, if you hold the Y button to run, and you accidentally hit the barrel, you're going to accidentally pick it up. Now, let's see what we can do here. Nope. And of course, it's kind of tricky, because you need to account for the time that it takes to, go through the ceiling before it will fall and hit him. And whoops, okay. This is not good. Yes, guys, let's shoot some fire there overall. I mean, heck, if you played any of the levels in this game, you should be pretty good at dodging things like that by now. So it's nothing that's really too tricky. Okay, that hit you in the face. There, that hit your kind of mechanism thing there. And hey! I thought that he was going to come to the front again, and I was not expecting the electricity to start up, so whoops! Already messing up on the final boss, Andrew. That's disappointing. Although overall, like I said, this is not a boss battle I know super well, especially because, it's right at the end, which is super neat. I love games that do things like Donkey Kong Country 3 has done, where it's like, you can play through all the levels, and you get to the final boss, and, if you didn't collect any of the secrets, that's great. You still get a very good concluding final boss battle at Castle Chaos. But for those people who are willing to go the extra step, are willing to collect all of the bonus coins, you get extra levels and a true final boss battle. And I love it when games do that. Absolutely love it. Because for the people who aren't big collectors, you still get a very concluding ending. But for the people who put the extra effort in, you get like something that no one else is going to see. And I love that. But the logic today is, you know, why should I have to collect all of those things to access content in the game? Why shouldn't it just be, you know, anyone be able to play it? That's not really fair, and that's how people think. But, you know, back then it was your reward for putting the time into the game, and it was actually fun, knowing that when you completed these challenges, you would unlock new things. But that's not the mindset these days. These days, people just want to buy something and be able to play it all instantly. I guess a good kind of analogy for that is something like Super Smash Brothers or any fighting game, where you go and buy it. People don't want to have to, you know, unlock a whole bunch of characters before they can play it with their friends. People just want to buy it and they want to have all their characters unlocked right off the bat. Unlike in Super Smash Bros. Melee, where one of my favorite parts was unlocking like the secret, I think it was like 15 secret characters for a total of 25, so I think you start with 10. I absolutely loved finding out all the different ways to unlock the different characters. Like after you played a certain number of event matches, a certain number of versus battles, you beat like certain modes with every character. I really enjoyed unlocking secret characters that way, but these days people are just like, no, I want to buy a game and I want everything to be unlocked instantly. And I'm just not the kind of person that agrees with that, but you know, I grew up in a different area, in a different era, clearly. I grew up in a different area, secluded from society. I guess it's not completely untrue. I played video games all day long. No, I didn't really. I had and definitely do still have a social life, you know, despite the fact that I do have a lot of video games. Let's see. Let's do this. And yeah, I'm actually using bigger hitbox, which is kind of funny, and I'm not even taking any hits. Whoa, what on earth am I doing here? Whoa! What am I supposed to do? Can you duck under that? I am not entirely sure what that was all about. Okay, there's a hit. So what am I even doing here? Oh, that's right, you're not supposed to pick up the barrel. Hey, where is the barrel anyway? Okay. Yeah, you're supposed to do that. I remember the first time I ever fought this boss, I could not figure that out. Because who would think to you know, leave the barrel sitting down? Your natural reaction when you see... Whoa, yeah. There was no barrel. There was absolutely no way I could have survived that. I mean, your natural reaction in Donkey Kong Country is when you see a barrel to pick it up. So that's kind of funny that, you know, in order to solve that puzzle, you actually have to not pick up the barrel. Anyway, I ranted on a lot there, although it was kind of a fun rant. That's my rant about video games today, and how, you know, rather than having secrets, there's also the other side of that, in that rather than having secrets, things these days are just DLC. So I mean, rather than, you know, having to beat the game to get the extra levels, you just have to, you know, buy them with your money, and that sucks. But anyway, no need to see the first few stages of that boss fight again. So fast forward or cut or something, and we'll be there in a minute. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much where I sucked last time. I completely forgot about that that laser, or the electric beam thing that comes out from the side there. So yeah, you pretty much don't want to touch the steel barrel, let it get hit by the electricity, then grab it, and then hit K. Rool with it. And yeah, now the variable starts moving to make things even trickier, and it came from that side. It's very difficult to kind of see which side it's coming from, just because the camera is always moving, and sometimes it doesn't give you the best view of your surroundings. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, you need to be quick, and especially, I mean, the conveyor belt makes it difficult sometimes to, you know, throw the barrel from the right spot. Where is the barrel? Okay, actually, I think we're just gonna... Again, it snuck up on me. I was definitely not prepared. I was waiting for it to come from the left, and then it came from the right. Bah, humbug! Alright, so back to here. Once again, I have to admit that I really like this final boss battle. I just kind of like the different stages of it, and, I mean, the first couple of... No! The first couple of stages, I mean, there's not really too much to do, considering if you stand in the right spot, you don't even need to focus on dodging or anything like that. But I just still think it's a lot of fun. Actually, no, I didn't mean to do that. Darn it! I was going to try and re-grab it and set it back down, but nope! Darn. It's not that difficult, but I mean, you just need to make sure that you know what to do, and you need to make sure that you do the right thing. And I'm having a little bit of trouble doing the right thing for some reason. But try number 4? That's disappointing. All right, once again. So where's it gonna come from? This side, that side, that side. Okay. We still got Kitty, which is pretty good. Pretty much, I'm just gonna go for one hit from now on. Because it seems like if I go for any more than that, you know, it doesn't go super well, and I don't have enough time to kind of prepare for before the kind of beam of electricity comes. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. So pretty much, this is the patience kind of phase of the battle. You know, you don't want to rush too much, because if you do, that's when you're going to get hit by the electricity. Okay, now we have the moving again. So let's just make sure that happens. Grab that. Do that. Hopefully, like, one more? I'm not entirely sure how this battle goes. Okay, so see the electricity there. Grab that. Wait for him to turn around. Throw that. Nope. So, okay, definitely grab this back. Quick. Place it down. Where's the electricity coming from that side? See, I could barely even see that coming. And it always seems to come from the side that I don't expect it to come from. And that's why I die a lot. Okay, good. Okay, good. And there you go. Okay, I actually did not mean to get the DK coin. I was going to hold on for a second there, but yeah, Rool kind of flies to the front of the thing, and you get the 41st and final DK coin of the game. So there is a DK coin in each of the 40 main levels, and then a final one for beating Rool one last time. And with that, we can leave this place for good, because we have collected absolutely every single item in the entire game except for 3 things. And you might be wondering, what exactly are the DK coins for? This is something I really should have done, and I apologize for not doing it. I'm kind of stuck in a rock. If you had gone and talked to Funky after you'd kind of unlocked the turbo ski, because we never really went back to Funky too much, he would have told you about a super secret project that he was working on that he needed a whole bunch of DK coins for. So if we take them to him, he will build us the final vehicle of the game. You've found all of the DK coins. Yeah! I didn't think it would actually find them all, so I have nothing to show you. Just kidding. You know what? I'll introduce my finest and coolest creation, the Funky Copter. So we have the gyrocopter that we can use to fly across the overworld. No more boats for us. We are flying over all of the obstacles, and it is freaking awesome. I remember the first time I ever unlocked this, I thought it was so cool. So I mean, yeah, you can just pretty much fly anywhere you want, and just press B and you'll descend, and there you go. So you don't need to worry about boats anymore. But no, we don't really want to go to Razor Ridge. I was just kind of doing a demonstration there. And you can take off, and yes, that actually allows us to kind of go to this upper left section of the overworld, which we could not see before, because obviously there's no way to get up here with just a typical boat. And if you fly into these clouds, you get this, which is very bizarre. Somebody found me. That rotten yellow belly Rool imprisoned me. I thought this was so, like, trippy. Like, not trippy. Like, it's just so strange. The first time I ever saw this. Then he commanded a bunch of his wicked crumblings to hide, only ones that could split the thing. And my poor children, all of them together have the power to break the spell. So this is where the banana birds come into play. We need to find all of the banana birds, and we can unlock this wall and truly beat the game. So yeah, I mean, even though the final boss has been destroyed, we're still not done yet. We still have to find all of the banana birds, and at this point we have 12. And that is the max that we could have before we unlock the gyrocopter, because the final 3 you can only find with it, because they are hidden in places that you can, you know, not otherwise reach with just the boat. So one of them is actually up here, on this little ledge, and it's kind of interesting because you can't really see where they're located. You just kind of have to fly around, and when you see like a random name show up, it's like, oh, you press B, and the cave will open, and here we go. So Belcha, that was actually the first boss of the game. Anyway, and X. Whoa, X, A, X, Y, X, A, nope. Wow, yeah, I mean, they're getting very tricky now. It's like all 9s and 10s from here on out. Belch's Burrow, so wow, yeah, they are super tricky. So, we'll see how many tries this takes. A, B, A, Y, A. Nope. I always want to go back to A, just like I wanted to go back to X last time. If this takes too many tries, there will be a cut. This will probably be the last try before we start cutting. Nope. I went back to Y, just like I went back to X, just like I went back to A. So, here we go. This is Andrew can't memorize anything. I told you way back when I would have trouble at the end, and I wasn't kidding. Yeah! 1 out of 3. So there you go. Banana bird number 13. 2 to go. So yes, there's a total of 15. So that Belch's Burrow, you have been defeated. The next one we are going to head to is up here. Way above Razor Ridge. I've always loved that this was kind of hidden up here. I just think it's so cool being able to fly around and find secret stuff like this. Hilltop Horde. It's kind of more than a hill. It's kind of like, don't be afraid of heights up here. Okay. Hey. Y. Nope. It was A-Y-A-A, not A-Y-Y-A. Whoops! There's not too much commentary to give here, especially since I'm trying to concentrate, so I'm not sure how this part will be edited. Nope, it was, for some reason I thought 2x, but nope. Yeah, okay, that one wasn't too bad. Every once in a while you'll get a pattern that's not super bad. I mean, especially ones that like only use 3 out of the 4, sometimes even 2 out of the 4. It's like, yeah, but okay, that one wasn't too bad. Hilltop Horde, and the final banana bird is right here. And I didn't even look at the name of this one before I pressed B by accident, but oh man. Here we go. The final battle of the game is against crystals in a cave. Should have called this Crystal Cave. Oh my gosh, I have no idea. Ooh, I'm pretty sure that the final one is longer than any of the other ones. We have K's Cache, or is it, no, Cache. Cache. Depends on how you want to say it, I guess. Oh no! No! Wow! Yes! Another one that didn't use the Y, but yes, I mean, still tricky. Still very tricky. Okay. Okay, so that is 15 out of 15. We have officially found every single item in the game. Yeah! Alright. 41 DK coins, 85 bonus coins, 15 banana birds, 5 cogs, all of the collectible items. And if I'm missing anything, we collected all of those too. We didn't max out 99 silver coins, but I'm not even going to cry about that. If we go back here, this actually isn't what we want to do after we get all of the banana birds. So please, you found all of my children, go to Wrinkly's cave and she'll tell you what to do. So please hurry and don't slip up. Don't accidentally throw your Super Nintendo out the window before you get there. So yeah, we have collected absolutely everything. And yes, now we have to go to Wrinkly's save cave, because of course that's where all the banana birds have been, you know, hanging out this whole time. And her cave is going to be pretty full of them at this point. Look at all those birds. Hey, word, they seem to be very excited. It looks like if they want to take you for a ride. They want to play some Marvel vs. Capcom 2 with you. Go on, Kongs, don't worry about your boat. I'll get Cranky to fetch it for you. It's actually a helicopter and not a boat at all. But oh well. That's what happens when you play too much Super Mario 64. You start to think that helicopters are boats. So yeah, I mean, we don't even need to use the helicopter to get there. The birds just kind of take us there, which is pretty great. And I have both Kongs, I think, too, which means I didn't even take a hit on the final boss on the time that I beat it, which is pretty hilarious. You did it! You did it! You found all of my children. At last I can be freed from K-Rool's spell. You know, this wall that you could easily walk around? I mean, you can fly, but I'm not even going to go there. So here we go. And the wall sunk into the clouds somehow. It's all thanks to you. So here we go with the true ending. Now, as I promised, it's time to fulfill my half of the bargain and teach K. Rool a lesson he'll never forget. You're going to destroy him so hard that he won't even be back in Donkey Kong Country Returns. He does come back in DK64 though, so I mean obviously the lesson wasn't that great. But here we go, K. Rool for some reason is in the raft. Don't ask me why. But yeah, he's being chased by Mother Goose there. Hey, where did all of my blue overworld flags go anyway? And there goes Kirill. I've always loved this cutscene. It's just kind of bizarre. I always like the way the water looked too. DKC3 looks pretty nice, and he got an eggshell on his head. That's clearly, you know, when you want to teach someone a lesson that they can never forget, put an eggshell on their head. I mean, don't even just like crack the egg on their head, you know, so the yolk goes everywhere. Just, you know, take the yolk out and just put the eggshell on top of their head. That'll teach them to make fun of you. And Kitty and Dixie are pretty happy there. And if we press the B button, there you go! All-time greats. Andrew is a top banana with 103%. And yeah, our time was pretty decent too. Almost an hour less than Cranky. So take that. There is actually a better rank that you can get. There is a cheat that you can enter that will make the game more difficult. And if you beat the game on that more difficult mode, you will actually get 105% at the end, as well as an exclusive rating. It's like Primal Primate or something like that. It's like a really good ranking that you can only get if you do it the super hard way and get 105%. But I plan to do a bonus video where I talk a little bit about the cheats, so look forward to that in the near future. But there you go, Andrew. Man, why does Cranky get to have 6 letters in his name? I only get to have 5. I can't even fit my whole name. Maybe now that I'm better than Cranky, I'll I've earned the privilege to actually use my real name and not just Andrew. But again, I mean, omitting the E does absolutely nothing, because that's how English works. It's a pretty great language, and kind of do the circle transition effect like this is Windows Movie Maker 98. And here we go, back to, the opening that we saw way back in the first part. And that is the conclusion to Donkey Kong Country 3. So again, I love games that have super, extra endings like that, just extra stuff for you to do if you are willing to go the extra mile and unlock everything. So there you go, back to the title screen, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble, and I mean, we can see the demo at the beginning here. Hey, I remember that part where we went and talked to that guy and did a thing, and they're just like, yeah, we don't even really care about that banana bird. And here is one of the classic snow levels, but I really hope that everyone enjoyed this Let's Play. I had a ton of fun playing Donkey Kong Country 3, and yeah, I really hope that everyone enjoyed that. There will be an announcement video coming up soon regarding my next Let's Play. Actually, it's not so much an announcement. Rather, I kind of want some help deciding what I should do next. I have a couple of games in mind that I would not mind doing, and depending on what people want me to do, that is how it will work. One of those games is Donkey Kong Country 2, because I know that people really enjoyed Donkey Kong Country 3, so I mean, people are like, hey Andrew, are you going to play number 2? I mean, it would be really funny to play number 2 after playing number 3, but I would have absolutely no problem with that. So when that video goes up, if you want to see me play the prequel to this game, let me know, and leave your comments and do whatever else. But yeah, here are the final stats of the game. You lose all of your DK coins, all of your bonus coins, but you end up going up to 15 banana birds, and you get the gears doing their crazy thing over there in 4 hours and 23 minutes. That is definitely a personal record. I've never really focused on speedrunning this game before. I mean, at least I think it's a personal record. I actually have no idea what my other times on this game are, but 4 hours and 23 minutes is not too bad. Definitely much better than, 12 hours that Wolf took down there. But anyway, once again, I really hope that you enjoyed that. And stay tuned for that bonus video about the cheats. and some other cool things that you can do in this game. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed, and hope to see you next time for something different. So thanks, and see you later.